Roblox is changing Robux again. Robux is also cheaper right now. Roblox is breaking and more news today. So if you're new, please subscribe to us reach 4,000 subs and let's get into it. And firstly, let's start with Roblox changing Robux again, and it's actually a pretty big change. But before that, just for some context, as I'm sure we're all aware by now, like a year ago now, Roblox changed the way gift cards work, and Roblox in general, where they switched it to be region locked. And basically what this meant was that, before this update, anywhere you buy Robux in the world, it would be in US currency, and because of that, the Roblox prices were like similar for everyone else, and also, the gift cards could be bought anywhere. So I could have gone to the United States and bought a gift card and redeemed it in Canada. But now, because of the region lock, that's not possible. You can only buy stuff in your country because not only is it region locked to your country, but it's also region locked to whatever currency your country is. And then because of this, it messed up a lot of things. Like Robux got way more expensive for a lot of people. People couldn't give away Robux. So if there's like a special gift card item that people wanted, they couldn't get it. And also with that, I saw some people saying that like their country doesn't properly produce Roblox gift cards and they can't just buy it from somewhere else how they used to do. So they got completely banned from buying Robux. It's a pretty big change and a pretty big update that changed a lot of things. But with that being said, it seems like Roblox has changed their mind on all this because they're switching it back. Roblox RTC tweeted out saying, Roblox gift cards are no longer region locked. When redeeming a gift card using a different currency, it now converts to your country's currency. And then also with that, I'm pretty sure there's no added fees or anything like that, which is pretty good. Lucas here is the person who found all this, tweeted out following up just saying, Roblox gift cards are no longer region locked. Now when you redeem a gift card that isn't in your country's currency, it will automatically be transferred to match it. There are no fees or charges attached when converting the currency. And as we can see in the screenshot, it works very well with no fees. And if you go to the Roblox like TOS, they updated it. And also update might be a bit confusing to some people, and if you don't completely understand it. So someone made like a TLDR here, which kind of sums it up pretty good. They said, if somebody in America bought a gift card and they shared the code with someone in Europe, when the person in Europe redeems the gift card, it will turn into euros. A $25 gift card turned to 23 euros if it was bought in America and redeemed in Europe, which that wouldn't happen before. And now because of this, Roblox is probably properly priced once again, because I know a lot of people are getting kind of scammed because they're spending way more money for less Robux. And then also with that, gift cards can now be given away if you want to give someone like a code. And then also with that, literally here to what I was saying, you can also redeem like the special prizes and stuff tied to a country. Now with that being said, it still is a bit iffy if it properly works with like the items, but as Lily mentioned here, if you buy a gift card, it will still let you redeem it and you get the Robux from it, but it's not confirmed that you'll get the item. So in general, a very good update from Roblox and a very good change. I'm very happy that they kind of reverted it, because before it kind of messed up a lot of things. And also with that being said, just on top of all this news, gift cards are cheaper right now. Throughout the entire Hunt event, Roblox has been doing a bunch of random sales. Like every week there's been like a new sale, and this time it's no different. Right now to the end of the hunt, there's a 20% off gift card in Target. And once again, it's another 20% off deal, which is very good. Roblox has been doing a bunch of sales for Roblox recently, and they've been doing like a different one every week, but I assume this is probably the last one because this one expires on March 30th and the hunt also expires on March 30th. So I think this is the best time to get Roblox right now before the deal ends because they're doing some pretty good deals. And anyways, with that being said, kind of next story, a Roblox player is kind of messed up. So if you guys remember recently, Roblox released a highly anticipated Vol Commando. It was an item part of the hunt event, and this time it was guaranteed to go limited. If you went into the game, it literally had like a limited tag on it. And because of that, this item got so much hype in the community, a lot of people are buying it. A lot of people are buying it because it's guaranteed to go limited, and also just because the Commando series is kind of rare and hype in the community. So a lot of people ended up buying it for an insane price, 40,000 Robux, thinking that they can probably make a profit. And there's some drama around the item because some people are saying that you probably won't make a profit, and some people are saying it's too expensive. And with that being said, now we have the answer, and well, it's not looking too good. RBX News followed up saying after this, the Roblox Vol Commando has gone limited, and it's currently selling for 10,000 Robux less than its original price. So yeah, right now if you go to the item, I don't think anyone sold it for a profit so far. I think someone sold it close to a profit, but for the most part, everyone has been selling it at a loss, which is pretty insane. And I think the main reason this happened is because they told everyone it was going to go limited, so the stock was so high, like how much people had it. Like for example, I think there's like thousands of people who had this one, but the sword pack, for example, the reason that one sold for a profit was because only 300 people bought it because it wasn't guaranteed to go limited. And since this one was guaranteed to go limited and people knew it, it ruined like the stock and the item. And right now, no one can sell it for a profit. And also with that being said, weirdly enough, someone sold one for 1 Robux. Like, it's not even a joke, you can check the charts. Someone actually sold one for 1 Robux. I don't know if it was a mistake or what, like, the deal was, but it did actually sell for 1 Robux, which is actually insane. And that kind of sums up, I guess, the owners behind this just being mad because everyone who bought this lost a bunch of Robux from it. And with that being said, kind of next story, Roblox breaking once again, and the chat filter actually breaking as well. Yesterday, Roblox kind of went down and was breaking a lot. I think it was down for like a while, and because of that, a lot of aspects of Roblox broke. Like the chat filter, for example, which I think was actually broken prior to all this, but it continues to be broken now. Someone just tweeted out saying the chat filter is broken. I'm not gonna say the word, but it's basically the A word and cheeks followed after it. You can put them together, I'm not gonna say it, but you can figure that out very easily what that means. And for some reason, it seemed like only that word was uncensored. I don't know how that works or like what went wrong with Roblox, but that word is completely uncensored. And as we can see here, people are tweeting out just saying, they see a bunch of people in game just saying it and stuff like that, which is very crazy. And also with that, like I mentioned, yesterday Roblox went completely down for a few hours. It wasn't working for a lot of people, and a lot of people couldn't play. It was being very broken in general. And because of that, if you went on Roblox TikTok, every single comment was spamming them, being like, I can't play Roblox, my Roblox is broken, my Roblox keeps crashing. And in general, Roblox was being very broken yesterday. And also on top of that, over the past few days, Roblox has been broken just in general. There's been so much random issues and random aspects of the website breaking, especially on mobile. But this time, it just seems across the entire website. The chat filter broke, people couldn't play Roblox, and it was being very glitchy and broken for a lot of people. And then over the past few days, it kept breaking. So Roblox is being very broken right now. But yesterday especially, it seemed pretty bad. And with that being said, let's get our next story, some new weird Roblox sponsorships and collabs. The first one being the Avatar Last Airbender, which is an interesting collab, I guess. And it's coming to Roblox in the summer, which I guess is kind of cool if you like the series. But also with that being said, as we've seen with Roblox recently, whenever a company or a big brand joins Roblox, they always take down games that are similar to it. And if that is true for this one, there are some popular games that are modeled off this that could be in trouble potentially. But I guess we have to wait and see. And then also with that, I saw some people saying that it looks like Stranger Things might be coming back to Roblox. I think they did like 2 collabs now, or maybe even 3. So if they come back for another collab, it actually wouldn't be that surprising, but I guess pretty cool because I think people like the other ones. So another cool collab there. And then lastly, this isn't like an official collab, but I thought it was kind of random to mention. But apparently, a Brazilian oil company is making Roblox tutorials. I know, the most random thing I ever talked about. But the Brazilian RTC tweet I was saying, fun fact, as unusual as it may seem, Petrobras has posted some Roblox studio tutorials on their channel. For those who don't know, they're a Brazilian state-owned energy company that works mainly with oil. So yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that, but in general right now, we're getting some pretty weird and random Roblox collabs, but for the most part, they seem pretty good. Obviously, this wasn't an official collab though. And with that being said, let's get into our last story of Roblox BloxBurg becoming free. So recently, BloxBurg uploaded a video and made a tweet talking about the game becoming free. And they kind of talk about the future of BloxBurg and why the game isn't free and stuff like that. And basically in the video, they said that they kind of want to make the game free. The Brazilian artist tweeted out saying, the Welcome to BloxBurg game team officially revealed in a YouTube video that their main goal is to make the game free. However, before that, they want to make several major improvements and reform the game. So yeah, basically they said it's probably not going to be coming anytime soon. There's a bunch of stuff they want to change and stuff like that before they make the game free. But they did say that like it is their goal still. Now with that being said, I feel like they've been saying this for so long, and they said they wanted to make the game like free eventually. But I feel like they've been saying this forever, so I guess we have to wait and see. But also with that being said, weirdly enough, if you guys check the comments on this video, a lot of people are actually saying like, don't make BloxBurg free. People are saying they don't want BloxBurg free, which is kind of crazy. Because right now, the people who play that game don't want it to be like a public community. And they're worried that there's going to be more hackers and trolls and stuff involved. And people are literally saying like, if you make the game free, it'll make it worse. Which is pretty crazy. Because on one hand, obviously people really want BloxBurg to be free. Like people outside the BloxBurg community, because they never played the game. But then the people inside the BloxBurg community don't want the game free, it seems like. Because it's going to open up to more people, and potentially hackers, trollers. And people are just saying it's going to ruin BloxBurg, which is pretty insane. Because no matter what happens there, it seems like BloxBurg is at a lose-lose situation. They make the game free, and then they get a bunch of players, but then their core community might get upset. And then if they keep the game paid, everyone else is going to be angry at them. So they seem in a pretty tough position right now. But with that being said, going forward, they did say in this video that their goal in the future is to make BloxBurg free eventually. Which, like I said, they've been saying for a while, so I guess we have to wait and see, but it is good to know that that's in their plans. What do you guys think about this, and do you guys think it's a good idea? And with that being said, if you enjoyed, check this video to find out crazy items our Roblox should delete, and I'll see you in the next one.